How do you have a happy homecoming? You register the biggest win ever over Miami. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein, the voice of the Ohio Bobcats. Rob Cornelius joins me. Welcome to our broadcast booth at Peden Stadium, where homecoming was very happy. 34-3, the final score. Ohio wins the Battle of the Bricks over Miami to improve to 5-1 on the year and 2-0 in the back. The RedHawks are now 1-5 and 0-2 in the league. It really was amazing when we found out during the broadcast that 31-point margin of victory, the biggest ever over Miami.
Yeah, huge. And of course, this series where Ohio has finally run off a bunch in a row, 9 of the last 10. Ohio has been very, very solid. Today they were solid in all facets of the game. Defense created offense. Offense got this game started. Even special teams got Eisenstein back on track.
Yeah, and it was very comfortable. Very comfortable, very early on in the contest, too. It never felt like this one was in doubt. Ohio scored on drive number 1, and that was really much it.
And really, it's funny what Quentin Poland told us in the postgame. It was really this game never had the edge of these prior rivalry games, almost as Miami knew what was coming before they even walked on the field.
Yeah, 17-3 was the score at halftime, and as Rob mentioned, Eisenstein did hit a 50-yard field goal, and there haven't been many that have been longer than that.
No, not really. You know, over the lifetime, I believe 53, the long one in this building by an Ohio kicker, Brian Houston, about 18, 20 years ago. But you're right, Eisenstein has been the gold standard over the last few. It's good to see him kind of get well today, and Ohio's going to need him down the stretch over the last half of the season.
Yeah, and the Bobcats played a lot of guys, and that was great to see, too, because the lead was built up, because the first and second stringers played so well. It was another week without a touchdown. That's back-to-back weeks without a touchdown allowed. So many good things there.
Yeah, in an era of 400-yard to 700-yard football, to hold another league opponent back-to-back without a touchdown, without a 6-point score for Ohio, that's very, very good news. This defense is good. The linebackers are good. The DBs are good. Not a lot to quarrel with today.
Here's how it looked and sounded on homecoming in Athens. Vic takes a snap, inside give, Daz runs up the middle, breaks free into the second level, and he's got a first down, middle of the field, down to the 25, left hash and down, and out of the shotgun, it is Vic on 2nd and 10, takes a snap, play action, looks right, throws right, there's Poppy, caught at the numbers 35, broke through a tackle near sideline, first down, 50, cuts in, 40, there's traffic, and he goes down at the 35. 2nd down and 10 of the Miami 22. Darius has time and fires over the middle. Caught by Sebastian Smith, crossing route at the 10. Got a first down. Taken down amongst 4 RedHawk tacklers at the 6. Watson, 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff to Daz. Through a hole. Hit at the goal line, but piles through. Got into the house for 6. Touchdown, Ohio. 6-0 Bobcats. 10-14 to go, quarter 1. Out of the shotgun, it's ball, play fake, pocket breaks, in trouble, hit as he throws, lofts it up there, it's picked off by Ian Wells as he goes down on a headlong dive. Ohio blitzes, ball's in trouble, he goes down. There is quarterback sack number 10 of the year, back at the 21. Gang Green got him, a whole lot of green shirted tacklers there to his left and in front of him, and Poppy White behind him. Play fake to Poppy, they set up a screen left side. Poppy catches it, left numbers with room to run. First down 30, 20, breaks it back and around tacklers, through another tackler 10, finally taken down from behind at the 6. Oh, keep it popping with Poppy, and a first down and goal for Ohio. Side. 1st and goal at the north side 6. Vic in trouble now, a lob to the end zone, caught at the goal line amongst 2 defenders. Touchdown Ohio, flags everywhere. This might be a shot to the helmet of Sebastian Smith as he caught the ball for 6, but we'll wait to see about the flag. It should be a good touchdown for Ohio. And it's a play fake, ball back to pass. Pockets clean, throws it deep down the middle. Man out there, caught the ball at the 30 in Ohio territory against 3 defenders, and then Rakeem Williams is taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Ohio 23. Back to pass, it is ball, throws right side, and it's one-handed in and knocked away. Knocked away by Ian Wells. Chris Hudson was there near the pylon, and Wells knocked it away. 1 for 2 this year. Snap back, placement down, kick up, and he got it. And Vic will take the snap. Hand off to Brown, sweeping right side, through a hole, still on his feet, tumbles down at the 49 in Ohio territory.
With the interception.
12-12 to go, quarter 3 in Ohio on top by 21. Play action, ball throws to the right side. Javon Johnson caught it at the 32, and he has blockers in front of him. Crosses midfield, left hash 35, on the run through tacklers and down at the 26. 2 Miami drives at half 2. 2 picks for the Bobcats. 12 minutes to go, quarter 3. 2 wide receivers, tight end left. 1st and 10 Miami, ball at the 15-yard line. Pass thrown left side, it's intercepted. Langston Provitt got it at the goal line, right in front of a defender. It was 1st and 10 at the 19, and the throw to the goal line was intercepted by Provitt, and Ohio turns Miami away again. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. It's a handoff to Irons into a pile, drives forward and into the house. 6 for the Cats. And the cherry on top of this homecoming cake today, 33-3. So up next is Western Michigan. The Broncos are 2-3 on the season. They knocked off FCS Murray State, and on Saturday, 41-39 winners over their rivals, Central Michigan. They do have losses there to Georgia Southern, pretty good out of the Sun Belt, and losses to Ohio State and to Michigan State. Don't let that record fool you at 2-3. That's a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, they really are. Their pre-conference very difficult. The loss of Georgia Southern may be a mild surprise, but big picture, a lot of folks picked Western Michigan to win the West and maybe even win the league, like I did in the preseason. We'll see where they are, but this is a very, very good team. The Toledo's maybe hop them in the headlines, but this is still a very scary Western Division team.
I think that the surprising thing about that Georgia Southern loss was the fact that they just weren't very competitive in it.
Right.
And they were controlled down there. Georgia Southern is a pretty good team.
And
near
a
the top
knuckleball style,
Belt.
obviously, as well.
Yeah.
A hard team to defend. But big picture, Western, on paper, on the video game, they are fast and they are dangerous.
Yeah, Jarvian
period.
Franklin, a running back, is a beast. He's from the Chicagoland area. We saw him last year. Remember the Broncos? They had the reins on Ohio last season, too, so there's a lot to think about. Plan accordingly. It is a noon start. You'll be fine. We're on the air on the Ohio IMG Sports Network at 11 o'clock for that kick at noon. I'm really excited about it. I think this will show a lot about where Ohio is.
You're going to learn a lot. This is, again, the best or second best team in the West. You want your test? It's right now in Week 7.
All right. Happy homecoming, everybody. 34-3, the final score. Ohio wins the Battle of the Bricks in the 92nd homecoming football game and the 92nd battle between Ohio and Miami. Thanks to Derek Mashiro, who really went above and beyond all day for the Bobcat TV crew. Now for Rob Cornelius, I'm Russ Eisenstein. So long from Peyton Stadium. This is Bobcat TV.